Hey besties, happy Saturday. For you guys, it's probably actually not Saturday, but for me, baby, it's the weekend. It is currently 4:26. I am gonna be getting ready to go to a quince. Originally, I was gonna go to like a different party. It was like a banda party over there in Salinas with my friend, but I don't know, like things got super complicated, and I was like, you know what, might as well not even go. I'm gonna just go to a 15 here in my town with Chuy and Dayara and Anna. So yeah, we're gonna get picked up at 6:30. So I actually need to hurry up and get ready just because I take forever. I can't be taking my sweet ass time like I always do because I hate when I do that shit. Let me put on some deodorant because girl, we cannot be stanking. Also, I wanted to film because I was like, you know what, like it's quinceañera season low-key, and it's like jaripeo season, baile season, whatever you want to call it. And I feel like a lot of people are going out, and like some girls are barely at that stage where their parents are barely letting them out, or they're barely like wearing makeup. And I just want to like give you guys like a little tutorial or whatnot. Also, before I begin, I do want to say that I'm like not a pro at this whatsoever. I do whatever works for my skin and for myself. You know, whatever may work for me may not work for you. The products that I use may not work for you. So I'm just showing you guys what works for me, and I hope it does work for you. And if it doesn't, there's so many other alternatives that you guys can use and so many other things. So no se me agüiten. Also, I do want to mention, anytime that I do my makeup, I always start off by moisturizing and applying SPF, just because sunscreen is super important. First off, that is like the most important part of your skincare routine. Right now, I'm using a sample that my esthetician gave me. I'm thinking of buying it. I'm just waiting to see how I like it on my skin because it is pretty pricey. It's like $90. So obviously, I have to give it a little test run. But yeah, SPF is super important, and also moisturizing as well, because girl, your skin cannot just be dry. Even if you have oily skin, you still need to moisturize no matter what. This tripod is low-key starting to stress me out, but we're just gonna ignore it because it's like sliding or whatnot. So if you guys see that, I'm so sorry. I apologize. Anyways, my number one rule anytime I'm getting ready, I have to do my eyebrows first no matter what. Like, I have to do them because you need to get them out of the way, or at least for me, that's what takes me the longest. So that's what I do first, just to get it out of the way, to not be like stressed, you know. Also, do not forget to prime. I totally recommend the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I kid you guys not, this primer works miracles. Like, it's so good for no reason. Like, I just love it so much. And I like to put 2 layers of that onto my face just because it makes my foundation super like soft. Like, it literally looks airbrushed. Like, it looks flawless. It's crazy. I used to like dab it onto my skin, but I realized that rubbing it in works way better. Also, if I look red, I'm so sorry. I look a little insane or whatnot. But yeah, I do go ahead and start off with my eyebrows just because that's probably the only way that I'll get done quick, even though I still take forever to get ready. It's currently 4:41. I need to be ready by 6:30. So I'm really hoping that I could be ready, because if I'm not, I'm actually be upset. I don't know what makes me take so long. Like, I don't even do like a full beat. Like, I do, but I don't in a way. Like, there's people that have more steps to this makeup thing, and I don't. Like, mine are pretty basic or whatnot. Anyways, for my brows, I'm not gonna give you guys a whole separate brow tutorial just because it's pretty easy and like self-explanatory. I use the e.l.f. pomade, and I use Anastasia the brow brush, and I literally just do a little line in the bottom and a little line at the top, and I just fill in the like ends of my eyebrows. I never fill in the front just because I don't like it to look dark or to look boxed. I just don't like that look on my eyebrows. So I lightly fill them in because they get dark pretty easily with the pomade. So you have to be really careful and not go like overboard with it, because girl, you don't want your eyebrows looking too dark. I mean, it's just personal preference, but personally, like, I don't like really dark eyebrows on myself. I know like a lot of people naturally have dark eyebrows, and for them it's like obviously what they like, but everyone's different, you know what I mean? I'm just speaking for myself. Yeah, so you see, it's pretty simple and self-explanatory. I'm done with that, and then I make my brush a little thinner. I just literally squeeze it with the padding that I have, and then that's when I go ahead and start concealing, because if you don't conceal your eyebrows, they're not gonna come out clean, you know what I mean? Even if you have them done, you still need to conceal them just to give them that like lighter effect around them, you know what I mean? So I start off by concealing from the middle and go to the bottom. I don't want to go too overboard with concealing, so I just concealed the front of my brow just a little bit. I don't put that much product so it won't look like a huge white line and it's just like cringe. I want to listen to music, but I can't because of copyright, so I think I'm gonna put my AirPods on, but I'm gonna still talk to you guys, so don't worry. I feel like concealing the top is optional, but if you want a more like cleaner look, then go ahead and conceal it. That's what I do, just because I don't know, I feel like it just gives it a good like clean look. For me, concealing the top is always so difficult just because I'm like a perfectionist. Like I need to have it how I want it. I'm going with my Benefit 24-hour brow setter. It's a brow gel. It works pretty good, honestly. It's just I got it today, so I'm trying it out, but so far I like it. I tried it out earlier when I bought it and it left my brows pretty good, so I'm hoping that they actually stay this way, because if they don't, bitch, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, so I finished up both of my eyebrows, and you see like they don't look too dark, but they don't look like too natural. Like they just have color to it. But I actually went to Sephora today and I got a new foundation. I got the Born This Way matte. I just have the regular one. It's like the Born This Way medium to full coverage foundation. It's not matte and this one is. So I'm really hoping that I actually like it, because I get really oily with the other one. That's why I got this one. So fingers crossed that it's actually good, because bitch, if it's not, I'm gonna be so upset. It is gonna be good though, period. The girl color matched me today because I didn't even know what my other color was, and she color matched me and it looked pretty good. So bitch, it better look good right now. I hate the way it smells. It smells like paint. Anyways, I feel like everybody applies their foundation differently. I typically, if I want like a full like coverage like type of look, I do apply more. But let's say I want to go for like a more natural look, then I don't apply as much. Right now I'm gonna apply a little bit just to see how I like it. If I'm not like satisfied with the coverage, then I go ahead and put more. Okay, the actual color match is so good. Also guys, remember that blending is key. The more you blend, the better. Although you take a while on blending, trust me, it'll be so worth it when your foundation actually ends up looking super flawless. Or at least for me, like that's the one thing I always do, is tell myself to blend if you want a final super soft look. Also, a couple days ago I got a facial and my skin is naked, so it's like super clear. Also, one thing I did notice is that every time I have foundation on my lips and I go over it with my lip liner, the lip liner looks more like bright, like more color. Okay, so far I'm liking the foundation, but I'm not gonna speak too soon. Don't want to be too confiada. Also, I don't like to put a lot of foundation on my actual like forehead, just because I don't know, it ends up looking too cakey, and I do have a little bit of like dark spots from the acne that I previously had, and I don't like the way that it looks. Like it just looks like, I don't know, it looks weird when I put foundation over that. So I just put a small amount of foundation on my forehead, but then when I conceal, I do put more concealer on my forehead just so it could cover it up a little bit. Also, for my concealer, I use the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I'm in the shade Golden Beige in this one, so it is a little light, but it's not as light once I actually blend it. I honestly don't know if there's a correct or like wrong way on how to apply your concealer, but I do like to do it upwards, just so when I blend, it kind of makes my face like go up in a way. I don't know, that's just what I tell myself, girl. I don't know if you guys do this, but when I do my concealer, I like to blend it like on my actual like under eyelid, like the water, what do you call it, the waterline, just so the concealer could actually get in there and my eyes could look super bright, because I feel like when I don't do that, my eyes don't look as bright. Remember, you guys don't have to use expensive products. Literally, drugstore makeup honestly sometimes does work better than these expensive ass brands that you be seeing out here. Because I kid you guys not, the foundation that I used a couple days ago is from the drugstore, and oh my god, it's so good. Like, I love it. So it just all really depends on your hands and the way that you do your makeup. But it is cool to ball out here and there with expensive makeup, but don't feel pressured into buying expensive makeup just because you see people on the internet buying that. Once I'm done with my concealer and stuff, I go ahead and contour. I do cream contour. I used to just bronze, but ever since I started cream contouring, oh my god, my makeup looks so much better. And my cheekbones look so flawless, like they look snatched. And I do go ahead more later and like bronze up just so it can give me a more matte look than this being like dewy. The beauty blender that I used the first time, I go ahead and just switch it and use a different one, just so the colors won't get mixed up. Although I am blending it still together, but I don't know, I just tell myself in my head that it gives a different outcome. Also, remember what I said, blending is key, guys. So although you feel like you're taking forever, take your time when you're blending because it'll be so worth it, trust me. It's 5:10. Girl, I need to hurry up. Because although it seems like I have a lot of time, I really don't. I'm always super late. Once I'm done with cream contour, I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder. There's actually a difference with the finishing powder and the setting powder. The setting powder is the translucent one that's just white and then you bake and then take it off. The finishing powder is actually like your shade, and you use that to set your face and just keep it on. So I go with the dry beauty blender. This one's the Morphe one, and I tap my powder just a little bit. Don't put a lot under your eyes just because you're gonna look too caked. I'm gonna just blend my neck a little so it won't look too off. And then this is my favorite part. I get the little corner of like the, what do you call it, of the beauty blender, but I tap it off just because I don't want a lot of product on my face. And I do a little line right here. Literally super light, just a little bit, because I don't want it to look like I have a lot of product, but I still want my face to look like snatched. Dude, my stupid camera stopped recording out of nowhere and it didn't even tell me nothing because my audio is like weird and I can't hear anything at all from the camera. But oh my god, this looks crazy low-key. Anyways, I was saying I just got this bronzer yesterday at Target. I had it already, but it broke because it fell from like the mesa. So I got a new one. It's in the shade Sunlight, and it's Rimmel London Natural Bronzer. I don't know, I got it at Target. It was pretty cheap. A little bit of product goes a long way, I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna set my smile lines a little bit because bitch, I could already see them start to crease. Like what? I was about to forget to put blush. Can you believe that? Don't forget to put blush, guys. So the morrillos could think that you're blushing at them, but in reality, babe, it's just a blush. I actually used the Milani blush in the color 02 Rose de Oro. Okay, okay. Also, I need to iron my pants because they're arrugados as fuck. I use my concealer that I used to conceal my eyebrows, and I just put a small amount on my eyelids, and I blended in with this little concealer beauty blender from e.l.f. I got it at Target, I think. It's small, but it does work. Like, it comes in handy, honestly. Then I'm gonna go in with my Super Natural Glow Morphe eyeshadow palette. I just use one shade, honestly. I don't even know how to do my foundation. I mean, I don't even know how to do my eyeshadow, so that's why. And this is super natural, guys. Like, you're not gonna look too like crazy, but you're still gonna look like you have a little bit of color. Honestly, you could even use a bronzer. I always use bronzer to put on my eyelids just so it could look like a little bit of like color. Yeah, I had to turn the ring light on because I just can't see without any light, and that's just not the vibes. But remember, everyone does do their makeup super differently, so if you guys don't like it, I really don't give a fuck. Now for my favorite part, I'm gonna go in with a lip liner. I kind of want to use the pinker one. Before you guys ask for my lip combo, I actually changed it up a little bit because I ran out of my Shiloh one, but I used the Italia Deluxe. I got this at the Pulga, so I don't know if you guys are going to be able to find it, but it's in the color 1036 Chocolate. And then I'll show you guys what I use and I hold it. My camera literally ended up dying, but I did apply highlight, and I did fill in my lips. I used the Shyla Dose of Colors lipstick. all around my lips. It's like a matte. I always have to wear matte. I don't know why. I don't know. Just matte is my signature look. I just love matte lipstick. I always like to curl my lashes before I apply fake ones, just because I don't like when my lashes are like straight down and have mascara and then you have like falsies on. I feel like it just doesn't look good. But I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer. But I'm gonna just apply a little bit of mascara. I'm gonna just put one layer because I am gonna put fake eyelashes on top of it, so it doesn't really matter, but just so they could stay up a little bit and look natural. I think I'm gonna apply a little bit more like eyeshadow on my eyelid because it's looking a little too plain and I'm not messing with it. You see, I need a little bit of razzle dazzle. Okay, it's 5:40. I have literally 50 minutes exact. Now the debate is, what lashes should I put on? Don't know. I think I'm gonna just wear Style Me Trakan like I always do because they just look so good. Like, they're literally that bitch lashes. Also, I do use the dual lash glue. I feel like the Kiss one didn't really work for me, but I know it works for a lot of people, so I'm not gonna contradict it, and I'm just letting y'all know this one is my favorite. Also, I do apply lash glue on my lash line with like the little brush, just so my lashes can actually stay longer throughout the day. I always apply my right lash on first. I don't know why I have that habit of doing that one first. Okay guys, my hair is straightened. I just need to change, but I am done. Makeup is beat, period. I look good and I feel good. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I actually enjoyed explaining my entire little makeup routine or whatever to you guys. I hope that I could have helped you in some way, and if I didn't, I'm so fucking sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you can get notified anytime that I post a brand new video. And remember to always stay positive because we do not need no negativity up in this bitch. Also, it's 6:10, so bitch, I have 20 minutes to spare, period.